Welcome back to Let's Play some FES. It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it, this year? I hate it. I uploaded the previous part last night. Technically a couple hours ago, I guess. I slept through half a day, my sleep pattern is just And if you saw the previous part, well, I added in text because, you know, that's the thing. When I recorded the previous record session, the past 3 parts, right after I got done recording, find out that my mother had some kind of seizure or something and was at that time getting ready to be put in ambulance to go back to hospital. And she's been there since. It's now the 2nd of June. I haven't gone down to visit her, but hopefully we'll get to go see her today. And I'm just bothered by the whole thing. It's like, I hate it. This year has been dreadful. There hasn't been a single month that has like gone by without anything bad happening. I hate it. 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 And the thing is, now I feel even, it's like, you know, the paranoia sets in and all that, right? With this Let's Play. Because, you know, it just so happened I was recording for this, and that happened. And now, I'm like, okay, so, is there anything wrong that's gonna kick off while I'm recording this, or after? It's just like, I just don't feel so great about recording, but I am trying to push on with it and get back to recording. Rather than taking a break again like I did last time. Jesus Christ, I had maybe like 1 or 2 weeks where things were just calm, chill, and bam, back to square one. I just hate it. Like I said, you know, the previous record session was 3 parts, but I would, you know, purposely put off editing till like the day before uploading because I was like, okay, do that. Then when we get to the 3rd part, then it's like, okay, add an update for the situation. He's been in the hospital since, was it last week? I think it was. Let me check. Today is Sunday. Yeah, it was last week. And then on a Tuesday, I would be. No, 21st. Yeah, so close to 2 weeks now almost. Yeah, I was talking to my dad before I recorded this. Like, you know, how's he doing? Because we visit there every day. And he made the foolish mistake by saying, like, oh, yeah, it's like, same as usual, but he was like talking gibberish a bit. And I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. And I hate hospital. It's like, when she was first in for like close to a month, it's like when she got out, she had like a urine infection. They like neglected her a bit. It was like okay, so she can't walk, so we're gonna help her walk a little bit. I would sit down and then forget about it for a few hours before someone finally puts her back on the bed. I'm just like, just all that build up. I'm just like really fucking frustrated by it. Now I haven't got around to recording for Silent Hill down by this because, you know, the next record session will be probably the final part of that. And yeah, I don't feel like doing that because we have to talk, and I'm just not in the mood. I'm stressed, depressed, and overall jaded. And yeah, here I am recording for this anyway. This sucks. Bunch of different shadows and they all have different Arcana. can tell a lot by looking at masks. So advancing rapidly, it's also growing stronger and faster. Similar to Psychopath's persona, however, it is more offensive minded, as opposed to bullet oriented. Yeah, I already talked to you guys and didn't bring stuff. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Wednesday. It's cafe days. You know, I wonder if I'm even gonna get around to starting that Let's Play Pokemon Violet. I've been putting that on hold basically since ever, really. It's like back in March, it's like, okay, I've got that goal. I got the most votes, it's like, okay, I'll start in April. Late March, Mother goes in hospital. In hospital throughout the majority of March. Comes back in April. And is chaotic and all out. It's arguing, Kara stuff, Kara's boss being a cold-hearted asshole. All kinds of that, and then that happened as well. So there's been no time where I can just relax and, you know, focus on my videos so much, because it's just been complete chaos this whole bloody time. I'm sick of this. You're gonna want money, aren't you, sir? Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. I have some unfortunate news regarding your investments. Things are not running smoothly as planned. It still has considerable problems. You require an additional 10,000 yen to get things back on track. You will increase your investment by this amount. Give the man 10,000 yen. I'll be in touch once you're fortunate in things. I think we have to pay him a total of 100,000 items. I think. I can't remember. How much charm level have we got left to get? There's always a call, isn't there? No, is Bebe, do you have a minute? I have nothing to do next Sunday. Would you like to do something with me? Sorry man, it's Sunday right now and I've already got plans. Oh, it's too bad. Maybe some other time. You know what's crazy is, like, you know, I slept more or less half a day on and off sleeping, you know. That's why I uploaded late, because I just, like, was tired. I was like, okay. And then I end up, every time I wake up, I was like, I'm too tired. Just 5 more minutes and then, you know, an hour later. Oh, what a coincidence. Are you coming to club act? I don't think so. Thursday, gonna be hanging out with Chihiro. Well, if you don't have anything better to do, you should come. It's fun. Let's try and make it through the rest of our classes today. Where was that? What was going on? Oh yeah, sleeping half a day, more or less. It's like when you sleep too long, you wake up feeling even more exhausted. So it's just like, So you sit down so we can begin today's lecture. Ms. Tarachi was supposed to teach today, but she's had an emergency and your instructor instead. They will learn about natural magic, similar to paganism which we discussed before. Natural magic is obviously no magic that draws its power from nature. The most popular form is probably herbalism. Calendar-based spells are also a form of natural magic since they involve the seasons. Some of you may be familiar with dowsing, which uses a pendulum or cane to find things on the ground. This too is a form of natural magic. It was first used to detect sources of water. That should be enough examples, I think. Let's move on to the basic mindset of natural magic. You must first recognize yourself as a part of nature and accept its power. In other words, think of human existence as a microcosm of a vast cosmology. This mindset is based on the idea of the four classical elements. Ancient Venetians thought that different objects would share a common element with the atom of them. He did experiment after experiment trying to prove the hypothesis about nature. Are you all listening? I certainly hope so. Yeah. I'll give you a little test to make sure. You'll recognize a little omen if you get it wrong. Who should I pick? Alright, Makoto asked me. Which form of natural magic was used to look for water resources? Excellent work, your answer rings true. Don't use his goodness. But back to the main subject, prayer is a part of natural magic. The characteristic of the prayers natural magic is that many of them pray to the earth goddess. This ties into the concept of natural magic as a way of invoking nature's blessing. Time past natural magic developed into natural science. By the way, you can sit down now. When the transition to natural science, the key element is lost. That's the problem of time. Natural magic forbade the use of performing spells that were used normal for a time. Practitioners believe that magic should not defy nature, and to this day take care of the natural elements. You gave the correct answer. I also noticed he said Dia in there, right? And one of the options was healing. I assume that word's related to that since it is the name of the healing magic we got in this game, Geometry Priest. Just so I get inside, he had a weird look on his face. Maybe his strength isn't going so well. Yeah, right. It's still not clear to me. I had to think about it. I doubt she's gonna be there, but heck anyway. Yep, I'll be a rabbit hole. You know, I'm pretty sure the lyric there was embassy, but every time I hear it, I think you say imbecile. You imbecile. Oh, the cutters out of you on your way home. Would you like some company? Sure, what's wrong with you? Blah, blah. It's not gonna level up this time, but you know. Sometimes you just gotta hang out with them without making much progress. Nice bucks. You seems happy. It's lonely by myself. On your mold, sugar, blah blah blah. Yeah. Feel the relationship growing stronger as you spend time with you. The relationship could become stronger soon. Shame we don't get an extra charm boost since we're at the cafe. Guess we have to come alone to get the charm. You can talk. I'll get back to the room.
Welcome back.
Certain resistant rise attacks also have life science. For them, not only can I inflict damage upon our enemies, but I can also freeze them. don't have to hesitate to ask me to go to class. A bunch of different shadows and they all have different Arcana. The same thing you said yesterday. Found some interesting information on our island. Let's play an explosion! You ever gonna get anything new to say? Wedding planner is working hard to bring about eternal love. Most ready is still on the rise. They show that 1 out of every 5 newlyweds was in the year. Actions are such raw at my back news. It's like, I really don't get why anyone wants to get married in this day and age, honestly. It's too risky. It's like, you know, you could be with someone for your, like, you know, the whole death to us part thing and be kind of literal there. You grow old together, it's like true love, and you don't even get married. It's like, it wouldn't even matter, man. If you're gonna stick together, you stick together. Now, you get married and, you know, that complicates things. Because, you know, when the relationship sours, sometimes it might not sour to that extent, but it does. You know, it's gonna be messy. The ability is amazing, aren't it? Thank you, pal. I mean, you can't stand anyone. It's like the same day. Next day will be. Should I go to Tartarus on the Friday, perhaps? Yep, possibly Friday. What is that day? Whichever comes first. We got 2 levels of charm to get and 3 levels of actions. When I go to Tartarus, I'm probably just going to off the screen most of it. Oh, there you are. We ran into a bit of a snag again. Some of the other investors decided to drop out. Since there are fewer investors, each person's profits will be bigger. You mind you must have more. Just 10,000 yen more. That should be fair. Are you in? My foolish little friends. Have you not yet realized that you are being deceived? Everything I said has clearly been suspicious. Yes, I know. You should be a pride. I'm sure you have some positive qualities, but if you remain so naive, everyone will take advantage. Stick with me and I'll show you how to deal with it. So I guess the social link's officially starting now. Very well, young man. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a family man. You look familiar. Yes, it's so very difficult being famous. I can hardly go anywhere without being recognized. I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program called Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Except you haven't, because every time it's on, you don't watch it in your room, fool. Allow me to introduce myself. A well-dressed man handed you a business card. It says President and Executive Producer Tanaka. That's right, I am Tanaka. Surely you've heard the name. I'm afraid I cannot return the 40,000 yen you gave me, but I've autographed my business card. Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny to you. Tanaka turned and walked away. His big smile melted into a look of annoyance. Brat, doesn't he realize he's enough business of a star? Should have charged him extra for a private autograph site. You can hear President Tanaka muttering to himself. I can hear ya. What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Shoot, shoot. So if I ignored him, would he be like, how dare you ignore me? I'm a star. Did you overhear me talking to myself? You'll forget it ever happened if you know what's good for you. I belong to a powerful talent agency. Sure, we hit a few rough spots over the years. By Persona 5, I had to resort to running a shady website. But, you know, times get tough, and you have to... Shut up. I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain. Don't even think about telling someone you took my money or called me a little brat, capiche? Yeah. Honestly, won't get you anywhere in life. You'd better learn that now, kids. Yeah, that's one thing I've, like, cynically been thinking, you know. Is... really, the world is run by assholes, if you really stop thinking about it. People that get the most far in life get to buy one or two things. Either they're born rich and got the connections already, or two, they, you know, have no issue with stepping on others to reach success. Because, you know, if you're honest and you're trying to do good, people will step on you. It's bullshit. The world rewards assholes, and everyone else gets screwed. President Tanaka's forehead is bleeding with sweat. Silly me, I've let you in on my secret, haven't I? Don't tell anyone, okay? Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to. I don't care. That means you won't tell anyone, right? I promise. I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles for life. A verbal agreement is considered a contract, and I'll sue your pants off if you reach ours. I've got your adorable little FES divine memory. He seems to have taken an interest in you. Become acquainted with President Tanaka, the executive producer of a TV shopping program. It's like, just like that, you establish a social link even though he wants nothing to do with you. Which, to be fair, the monk, who is the only other nighttime social link, is the same way. He's like, now never come back here again, kids. I think he has a schedule, they both do. They're only there on certain nights, but, you know, before you establish a social link. So, like, as soon as they first appear, they're there every evening until you establish something. Then it goes into a case of them being only there on certain days. A serious voice rings in your head. Can you guess what social link this guy has? He is Satan. He is the devil himself. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou chooses to rid himself of the devil locker. I was gonna go to the arcade and play video games, but now I can't. It's down to the social links. You're a diamond in the rough, my boy. All you need is a little polishing and you'll sparkle. I usually take my breaks here. I'll be happy to mold your young mind with it. I've seen about President Tanaka decide to go back to the door. Plus, I'm not going to be hanging out with him again anytime soon because I'm trying to max out all the stats before doing that. Hey, Tsuko, are you busy right now? Remember me? Right? Yeah. Are you free next Sunday? Let's go do something together. We haven't hung out in ages, and you got a persona that matches, but I've got other plans. Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe some other time. You'll get your time eventually, Yuko. You hung up, she seemed disappointed. You know, I said, you know, I was on and off sleeping for basically half a day, more or less. You ever had a dream like this? You're lying in bed, and you're like unsure if you're awake or not. You reach to turn on the light, but everything falls all over the place. And when you eventually do wake up and turn on that light, you realize you didn't knock anything over because you were still asleep at that time. Those are really disorienting activities. And the code are you free after school today? I don't have any plans. Let's see. Well, if you don't have anything to do, could you please come over? I'll be at the usual place. Please go once to talk. Maybe you should leave prep school. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Have to check in if Dot goes there, of course. course she's not here. Who the hell are you? There's some guy made friends with the workers, but isn't that a waste of time? You don't know being the guy's customer. I don't need these friends too, you know? I mean, I'm sure there's an upside to it, but not bad actually. Who's trouble? What are you even talking about, man? I should probably go around the other areas as well. You know, at various points in the game, NPCs do have big dialogue and stuff. Never mind. I was about to turn around and like, let's see if we got some serious. Oh, Kotaku, are you heading home? Seems like we want to look home with you. Grab this. Okay, where should we go? He seems happy. This is Persona 5, her saying where should we go is like, you get to pick a location, provided you've unlocked those hangout spots. What did I? Let's go with Luca. Talk to her about your favorite foods. I'm going to told you that I need to get better, but my life's been cooking a lot since then. So I wanted to know what your favorite food is, so I could make it. Even that makes it taste terrible. Yeah, you're a bad cook, and they all taste horrible. And, I mean, they can't all taste terrible. I believe in you! Thank you. No one's ever said anything like that. You could have smiled back to me. Not really a positive thinker. Join the club. You know, even for all this shit, I've always been, for the longest time, a very negative kind of thinker. I just kind of keep to myself with it. Because, you know, there's like two types of cynics, right? There's the cynic that brings everyone down, and then there's the cynic that, you know, just keeps to themselves. They don't, you know, bring everyone else down as well. I'm the latter. Like, yeah, I will, you know, it's like I have a negative outlook at the world, you know, especially with all that's happening around. It's like kind of cynical, pessimistic. But at the same time, like, I wouldn't want other people to look at the world that way. Try to get a more positive outlook, but me, I don't have a particularly positive outlook on life. It's like I always, you know, I don't know, I'm just a cynic. Look at the state of the world in general and just like, we're just on a, you know, inevitable road to self-destruction, really, aren't we? Unless something else changes. Because, you know, everything that lives goes extinct eventually. And we got a really bleak outlook on that. Yeah, but if everyone thought like that, the world would be, you know, even more depressing. Those pictures are worse happening. Oh, I can relate to that too. There's me. Ding, 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 ding. Like my sister went on holiday a while ago, right? And by a while ago, I mean just she was on holiday for maybe half a week or so, just a few days ago. And I was like worried about that as well because she was gonna be on her own with her kids and all. I was like, you know, what if one of those horrible incidents happened, you know, a kidnapping or something like that? Of course nothing actually happened, you know. My mind always pictured the worst case scenario. That's why this little situation with my mother is made all the more worse. Because my mind just goes batshit. It just goes to the worst possible outcome every time, regardless of the situation. I hate it. You know, that whole glass half empty is like, for me it's glass empty. This cup doesn't even have anything. This glass has nothing in it. It's like, I demand a refund. I really think it has a little thank you to be a member of SEAS. It's been so encouraging. Just to you, Makoto. So I want to show you my gratitude. need to figure trust. You should work for him. Serious voice rings in your head. Not I am thou. Thou shalt have thy blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of business. If you have a Makishi's social link is reached level 3. Try to create personas of business that cannot be read. You consider you someone you can rely on. My ship's growing, but it's still this place. I mean, honestly, shouldn't that be good enough? You have to, you know, win over all the girls' affections and break their hearts. Seems kind of dickish. I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV. And again, they're probably too advanced. Maybe I should just get a cookbook. But there probably aren't any in the library. I think we can reply with anything. I hope to find some. Oh, that's okay. But I have to find them myself. Which reminds me, I haven't been to the bookstore in a long time. It's not a big deal though. It's smiled Riley. Walked around the strip mall with food for a while before returning.
Where have you been?
Yeah, back to, you know, the cynical side of me. It's like, not long after she went in the hospital the second time, I thought up a lyric. And it's, you know, a bit cheesy of a lyric. It's something like, some say happiness is what you need, but I've been burnt too many times to believe. Now, a bit cheesy, but I do feel burnt out on the idea of happiness. You know? Because, you know, it's like any time that I'm like good foods and someone brings me down, it doesn't matter if there are times where that doesn't happen. It's like your mind will signal out these things and then associate that with that, and you're basically burnt out on the idea of it. It's like, you know, the pre-record session, you know, despite being 100% that, I enjoyed that record session, and then that happened, so I was like, I didn't even have anything to eat because I just felt wrecked. I was like, this shit again. And then, like, on top of all that, as I said, you know, my cat and feet was down back in February. Back in October and November last year, my dad was in hospital for like a month. It's just been an overall shitty year. And, like, it's basically come to a point where I'm just kind of constantly expecting shit after shit after shit, which, you know, makes me not feel like doing anything. It's making me want to just lie in the house and sleep. It's like, I'll sleep it off. You go out for a bit, see you later. Oh, you son of a bitch, Akiko. I was gonna go to Tardris tonight, you asshole. I guess I'm gonna have to sleep for the Saturday instead. One of the few indulgences the chairman has. Please just ignore it. By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you about my persona. Listen to ice attacks, and it also has ice cubes. With them not on the banana flip damage, what are anybody else pleasing? Well, there's a have to go to Tartarus. I mean, we can go to Tartarus. Now, as long as Mitsuru's here as well, but Akiko would miss out on the XP. The mood around here has been so seriously, I thought I would lighten things up. That's why I brought this lighter and flammable fluid to pour all over here and bam! So today I will be folding my top 10 jokes right. Now where's your top 10 jokes then? It's like Watch Mojo presents Shuji Kutsuki's top 10 jokes. Number 1. I don't know. It's like number 1. ... I don't know. Fantastic joke. Dude, what did he come here for? Not that a Kutsuki-san just wants to say the tennis, but his jokes are really silly. What should I do, Makoto? Be true to yourself. Okay. Then I'll just say I'm sorry, but I don't find you to explain. We gotta see what all the other adults have now. Okay, like this. Oh, 50 Cent, that's so funny. I do ignore him. Okay, I'll try that. It's like normal. Okay, I'll try that. Not much variety there, is it? Everyone slows down as they get older, but some people are getting fed up. We spoke to local youth who have a message for irresponsible adults. Well, you tell me stop talking on the phone. Maybe you should stop stealing people's seats in there. God, you guys certainly have no right to get on our case like that. Next more vacation meetings. You just like, you constantly, you know how crowded the freaking trains here in Japan? And these old bastards. Oh, my back's aching. Oh, my pouring, bleeding heart. Stand, bitch. I need a seat. I don't understand how it feels, but it's just so late. Not there. Relate, I can relate to, man. It's like if I was in the world of this game, I'd probably be one of them right now. Oh, you're popular now, are you? I went up a lot quicker than I was expecting. It was only a few days ago. That means you got to level up. It's crazy. And yeah, it is the quickest one to max out, which I guess kind of makes sense in a way, because as I said before, when I first played this game, the only social link linked to maxing out a stat that I can confirm that I maxed out was Yukari, and that's for Charm. Of course, academics takes the longest. Oh no! Son of a bitch! God damn it, Makoto! I'm gonna have to frickin' try my luck with the Sunday instead, because you frickin' so exhausted by your studying, asshole. Unless taking a piss will relieve him of his exhaustion. Unlikely. No conversation. You hear about all those people who were found unconscious recently? I guess they're all in Paris. What? Like they were attempting to commit suicide? I don't know, but if I could pass out with someone I liked, I wouldn't be cautious. What? What? I wouldn't mind. I would mind. Yeah, first fella's wrong. Like, who says that? Just like, reword it a little bit. It's like, are they basically saying, provided they like the person, they don't mind being ruthless? That's crazy. That sucked to be a bully. Yeah, I've talked to you before. What about you? You heard about the two recent victims found unconscious. There are few people will be cheating on the significant others from now on. After all, one of them was a man and the other a woman. It's a pretty incriminating circumstance here. So are most of these people that get targeted basically just cheating? Is that what it is? Just picture whenever they do that, you give love a bad name by Bon Jovi playing. Like, Shut your eye, you're too late. You give love bad name. We're about to couple they found together. One of me is glad it wasn't me. The other part's just since I have never had a girl. Yeah, I can imagine talk to a guy. He's just like, he's like, never had a girlfriend. He's like, oh, that's such a. He's like, but then he admits that he's actually gay, so it's just like, well, what was the point of even saying that in the first place? And I really should just look up where she appears here, because, you know, it's coming here every day. It's kind of pointless if she's not there. It's Saturday. I'll be hanging out with Chihiro again. So it's Chihiro. Before that, Prala. Yeah, never works. Actually, let me just check this first. Say about yours. I made him, it's up to you about problems. Soon council treasurer who is expected. So it's not really got much longer there, is it? In fact, no, I don't. I'm Kura-san, are you on your way home? Would you like some gumby? Thanks so much. Here, seemed happy. Only by myself. Again, high school main lobby. Feel a bit uncomfortable. There's an announcement. Attention please. Sophomore Chihiro Fushimi and junior Kotori. Our name just always throws me off, because, you know, Sashimi, Fushimi. It does sound very similar. Student Council President would like to speak with you. Please go to the Student Council room. Again. Your hair just... Yeah, your hair glitched through your back. This is what to speak with me. Don't tell me the President thinks I stole the money too. What is our response? No worries, she has. Alright, she will, won't she? Sure seems helpful. If I talk to her, at least I won't have the trophy anymore. So I'll go to the Student Council room with Chihiro. Arcana High School Student Council room. Good, you two are here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is... You think I stole the money? Sure. I'd like to hear the whole story directly from you. What is that? You made eye contact with Chihiro. What should we do? Wow, interesting. We have to wait and see what happens. I guess that kind of does line up a little bit, doesn't it? She doesn't want to overly rely on us, so it's like, okay, now, see how it looks. Thank you, Dakota-san, I can do this myself. It's like, she's like, hey, can you, Dakota-san, what should I do? It's like, I'm not gonna do anything, do this for yourself. Or we could, you know, defend her and be like, no, that's not what I want you to do. So you give me mixed messages. She seems proud of herself. Chihiro's lip is trembling. It's okay, Chihiro. It's not necessarily someone who's good at counting money who makes the best special. I prefer someone who will work diligently without complaining. From what I've seen in student councils, it's obvious that you didn't take the money. Thank you, Mr. President. I was just teasing you. In a situation like this, I'm afraid you have to prove your innocence. Do you think you can do this? It's difficult to say this, that I'll probably regret it, but I don't think I can do it. Don't be embarrassed of who you are. Allow me to take care of this. My responsibility as student council president. Give me a hand when you do. How do we respond? Apparently, we can just respond however we want. Alright. I'd like to know more about Chihiro, and I've seen you two together at the school. I want to prove that to those who suspect that, those who suspect her, even outside the school, to be able to suspect me. Yuki, I'll leave tonight, so come to my room when you're free. Try not to be seen by anyone. Please, wait, if that means... Oh, someone's getting super jealous. You two will be meeting alone? I don't want to make things worse. Even in the dorm, there are students who spread rumors. No, that's unacceptable. I won't let you do it. She jelly. Chihiro. Get away from him. There's no way I'll agree to that if I can clear my name, it won't be necessary, right? I'm going to talk to the teacher. Chihiro. We'll eventually get to see inside of Mitsuru's room, but, you know, that's only, when her, what's the word I'm looking for? You know how we've seen inside Junpei's room in the previous part? We'll eventually see all the old characters' rooms like that as well. Look, in high school, faculty office, I've never seen this here because I never maxed out her social. Look at her go, man. She's going, man. She's like, nah, rah. I clearly remember what happened that day. You have a bandage on your chin because you kept yourself out shaving. I handed the fee money to you directly. You don't expect me to just pretend that never happened. When she gets, you know, yelling, she gets going. She goes from, you know, shy, reserved to in your face. It's like, how dare you? I'm down with you. Please explain or else. Sorry, it's all my fault. Well, somebody important to be well. Now she's gonna revert back to being shy again, isn't she? That day I had to stay late and I just got trained. I didn't have any money on me, so I was collecting the paper and accident. What? I fully intend to return the money, but then I forgot I must get the gold. It's not funny. Don't worry, I'll explain in the class what happened in the training. So please forgive me. I assumed it was just a misunderstanding. This is inexcusable. You call yourself a teacher. Misrepresentation of public funds is a serious crime. A report is needed. Please focus. It's okay, Mitsuru-san. If that's the case, then let's go, Mitsuru-san. Mitsuru takes criminal behavior super serious. I wonder if she ends up like, well, no, because her family has a whole business, but you know, outside of that, you could totally imagine her becoming like a police officer or something. Which kind of lines up with Makoto. Not to be confused with Makoto in this game. I think her name is Makoto, right? Son of Fire. She has aspirations of becoming a police officer. And they have a very similar personality. Even high school, big time. Gotta stand over here. I believe I went to the factory office and said all that myself. I even surprised myself. Giggle. Haha. So you are! Man, that would reverse the social completely, wouldn't it? This needs to go from to it's like, you fucked up. What's wrong? Why, nothing. Chihiro seems to be having fun. What I said to Mitsuru-san, get away from him. I was worried that might happen to you, Mitsuru, and we're alone together. The Fluster almost passed out. Pretty weird, huh? That's basically all the girls in this game once you get their social into a certain point. They hang out with another girl, and, you know, could lead to their social link in reverse if they don't hang out. Like within a certain amount of time afterwards. I've been like that ever since I was a kid, or so my brother says. I'm quite timid, but when it comes to something I care about, I'm dreadful. I've been talking to my mother about it in the photo set, so she wants me. Let's come over to my house one day, help when you're not busy. Feels like Chihiro's can trust her true feelings, emotionally strong enough. Chihiro's voice rings in her head. I am now. Thou shalt have this over 50 minutes now. River Social Link has reached level 9. That great stones are just like on this road. There's one more rank. And it will finally be maxed. Chihiro's intensified. I still have to apologize to Mitsuru-san. And I think I owe her an explanation. Excuse me. So I gotta get back to you on.
Sup, dude?
Sup, dude, indeed. Let me just check if taking a piss will, you know, heal me. If not, then the next pod is going to be a pain in the ass. Because then they're going to toppers the next thing instead. Oh, fuck off, Makoto. You pathetic piece of shit. Constantly, yeah, we don't think so well today. I guess that means... What to do. Ah, screw it, I'll just extend it into one recording here. I hate having to do that. They'll have it split into 2 parts, and what will happen is I'll get on the targets on the Sunday, possibly, and during that, I can just stop the recording, have to go in a little bit to talkers, maybe on screen a little bit of it, then off screen the rest of it, and then come back to record afterwards. We'll see.